back home. I am home a couple of days early, so I want to just explain quickly to you guys what happened so that if anybody was sort of counting the days I would be gone, they would know. Where I went to stay on the Amalfi Coast was in what was called a private villa, but was really just a home that was pretty much in the cliffs. And I knew that there would not be any air conditioning, but what I was not thinking about was that there could be a heat wave, which there was, which we also had here on the East Coast while I was gone. And also the fact that there's no screens on any of the windows, so there's a lot of stuff that's sort of flying in and out constantly, and with the heat only makes it worse. So unfortunately, I was bitten by something, whether it was flying by or whether it was in the bed, which we sort of found later, and my face puffed up. I don't know if you can still tell, actually it's a great wrinkle reliever, but not something I would suggest for anybody. My right side of my face swelled up quite a bit, and I had it almost seemed like I had a cold on one side of my face. I was very congested. The altitude and the heat really made it worse, so I needed to turn around and come home. So I went back down to Naples and then took a train into Rome, spent a day in Rome, which was just lovely. Rome is just an awesome place to be, and then flew home a couple days earlier just to make sure that I would be okay. So I am fine, and I had an absolutely wonderful time. Italy is beautiful. If it wasn't about 110 degrees in the shade, it would have been that much better. Capri, which was absolutely magnificent, but really hotter than, you know what, I'll let you fill in the blank. As a matter of fact, I was standing down near the water after we had taken the ferry across, and I'm standing there thinking, this is unbelievable. I hope I don't faint. And all of a sudden, I felt this sort of rush of air, and I heard this crack noise, and I thought, okay, I've fainted, but I'm still conscious. And I looked down, and the woman next to me had fainted dead away. It was unbelievable. So they quickly picked her up and brought her into the shade, and I thought, okay. So I kept drinking my water all day long. I still walked around. Capri's absolutely magnificent. The view is amazing. Very, very expensive place to be. Has a lot of the stores that we have back here on the East Coast and probably wherever you are, but for much, much more money. But it is definitely a place to go and to visit and to see. The food is magnificent. The people are fabulous. And I definitely recommend it, even with what happened to me, to everybody. So to start off, I'm going to do two haul videos for you. The first one are going to be the gifts that I purchased for myself and then for my family. And the second part will be the makeup that I picked up so that you can see the different makeups. Okay, so to begin, the first thing I want to show you is actually a gift from Paris. One of my friends went to Paris first and went to this store and saw this scarf and thought of me and bought it for me. And I hope that you can see the colors in this. There's the most beautiful shades of browns and beiges. And then let me go a little bit closer. You can see the strings. There's also pink in it. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful silk scarf. So, I mean, I was just blown away. I don't know why they did it, but I love them to pieces. They know that. They're going to probably see this video. They sort of reminded me of the Louis Vuitton colors, you know, the natural colors of Louis Vuitton, plus now they do that pink stripe on some of their bags. So, absolutely love that. The next thing I wanted to share with you is I was walking in Capri and I found this tiny little store that had some of the most beautiful silver jewelry, and I actually picked up these earrings, and they're so lightweight. Now, what was explained to me, because I told them that sometimes I have problems with different metals in my ear, is that Italy uses just pure silver, and that you won't have any type of allergic reactions to their silver, and they're right. I've been wearing them. They're light, they're airy, they're absolutely delicious. And of course, I couldn't leave without also getting my daughter a pair, but I didn't want to get her the exact same pair, so I got them for her with 3 hearts, and she loves them. They're great. Okay, the next thing I want to share with you is my daughter wears glasses, as does my husband, and I'm always looking for different frames for her whenever I travel. So there's a company called Humphreys, which we can't find so much here in the States, although I know that it is available, and I always find it when I do travel. So I was in Rome, and I went into this eyeglass store that I was in before, and you can see they're sort of plain in the front, but if you can see the side, and if you can see the inside, the green color. So I got those for her. And then I got the funkiest pair. I absolutely love them. She adores them. She can't wait to have her prescription put into them. But again, and this is similar shapes because this is a shape that she wears all the time. So they're a black front, they're pink inside, And then look at the side. Aren't those grand? So they're really great. She was really, really excited about that, so I'm really happy about that. Another thing that I got while I was in Capri is I love watches. I'm just crazy about anything sort of out of the ordinary, and I love big watches. I love colorful watches. And there's actually a watch that I saw a long time ago. It's a Frank Mueller, I think, but their watches are like just ridiculously expensive. They're like almost like buying a car. They're so expensive. And so I've always liked the watch, and I've always admired it, but there's no way that I would ever buy it. So I happened to walk into a store, and I found a watch company called Gaga, G-A-G-A, Gaga Milan, and I found this fabulous watch, and I had to get it. Now, if you can see, it looks like a stop clock, and then it has all these colors on it, and then I want to show you the back, so you can actually see the movement of it. Really, really cool. Now, no battery and not automatic. What you have to do is wind it here, and it lasts for 36 hours. So as the guy that sold it to me said, is that every time I wind it, I'll think of him. Maybe. Okay, so the next thing I want to share with you is I want to show you the shoes that I got, and which I showed you in the video that I posted from Italy. And this was from Positano. So we were staying in Amalfi, and then the next town over was Positano. And I just want to show them to you up close because I know you saw them in the video, but I think they'll be a little clearer to see this way. And basically what they do is they're not really totally handmade. Like, I was prepared that they would measure my foot, that it would take maybe the day or however long, but these bottoms are already pre-made, and you can get them flats the way that I bought them. You can buy them with heels. You can buy them with a back strap. So you basically pick that out to fit your foot. And then there's a whole wall full of these different kinds of straps that you can pick out. And then you pick them out. If you saw in the picture that really cute guy in the pink shirt, who loved getting his picture taken, by the way, he was adorable. And what they do is they put it in, and then you put them on, and then they adjust them to your foot. So whether you need them a little tighter or a little looser or whatever it is, they do that. So they're made for you, but they're not like 100% handmade. But absolutely love those. I wanted the sandal to be as simple as possible, and I wanted it just to be that people would see this when I wore it. So the next thing I got is Capri is known for their bells. It's their good luck charm. And so I bought, these were really inexpensive. I have to think about the euro to dollar, maybe $20, I think, with the bell. And they're basically little red strings with a little bell on them. They're little silver bell. And I'm not even 100% convinced that it's pure silver, but I got one for me, I got one for my daughter, and I got one for my sister-in-law, so we can all have and share the same good luck. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is something I got my husband, and to explain to you why Capri is so expensive, it's not only the items that you buy are expensive, but the packaging is absolutely amazing. This is a store that's called 100% Capri. This is a linen bag. This is how they packed what I bought, and with a little red tag on the side of it. And what I bought him was this really cute belt. This is like, I don't know if you can see the color. This is navy and white. It's actually a stretch belt, very simple buckle, very simple end, but really nice with a pair of jeans and a white shirt, striking. So the last thing that I want to share with you is one more pair of earrings that I bought for myself. I've been looking around at a couple of different stores, and I was feeling a little down because I had to cut my trip short, and so I wanted to get something special just for me. And so I walked into the store, and they had the prettiest little earrings. Make sure you can see those. Blue with like a teeny tiny, I think that might like a little tiny like diamond there, but really, that's really not the beauty of it. And I love the way that they hooked in, and I'll put them on quickly so you can, I'll put one on quickly so you can see. And it worked. I felt a lot better after I bought them. So here's that earring. So that's it for part one. Part two will be the makeup that I purchased, and I'll see you soon.